Hello guys, welcome to another episode of Starter Story. Today we are explaining about a film named Better Watch. This is a psychological horror Christmas film. At the beginning we can see the one of the main character in this movie. Her name is Ashley. She is going to Luke's house for babysitting. Luke is another main character in this story. Garrett is the best friend of Luke. They both talking about Ashley. Luke have a huge crush on Ashley. But Luke is only 12 years old and Ashley is 17 years old. Ashley is older than Luke, but he wants sex with her. So he checking on the internet to see how to make girls wet. And also his best friend Garrett giving some advice for Luke. After a while she came home. Luke's parents welcomed her home. Luke's mom was really worried about Luke, because Luke have sick of waking up in his sleep. She tells her to put a pencil in the grip of the door. And if you put it here you can see if he's in the room or not. After sometimes Luke's parents going from there to a party, he asks if we can both watch a movie, but she says I need to make a call and you go play a video game. She calling her boyfriend Ricky. He hides to hear what she is saying. Suddenly she sees a spider and screaming. Luke catching that spider. She says kill it, but he says, it didn't do anything wrong and he just leaves it alone. After that she goes to see a movie. He drinks beer and gets there. She sees this and buys beer from him. She tells him that she will tell his parents if he repeats it. She realized that he was doing all this to show that he not a kid. But she said that he is only 12 and still a kid. Also, she know that Luke have crush on her. So she convincing Luke that this is wrong. She tried to drain it inside the wash basin. Suddenly her boyfriend called her. He says that he want meet Ashley. She says that not today, and she cut the phone. Then she drinks beer. Luke saw this. Luke said that if you don't tell anyone then I won't tell anyone. Because both of them are under 18. So Ashley gives beer to Luke, and Luke asks about her two ex-boyfriends, Ricky and Jeremy. But she don't want to talk about that topic. And she said that we should order a pizza. Suddenly someone hits the calling bell. It was a pizza delivery. She said that we didn't order any pizza. But the delivery boy said that pizza ordered from this address. Luke said that maybe his parents ordered this. After sometimes they watch a horror movie. She was frightened and grabbed his hand. Seeing this, he kisses her, but she stops. She says you should not do anything like this, because you are younger than me. He was so disappointed when Ashley said this. Suddenly phone rings. It was an anonymous call. Because the caller is not talking. Ashley feels something. She felt something was wrong. Then she going to kitchen but someone opened the kitchen door. She frightened and closed the door. She says him to get her phone. He threw her phone at her. But it fell into the water. She mad at him. She says that it was 8+ and really expensive. So she tried to get back her phone. Suddenly somebody knocking on the door. They look to see who got there, but they cannot see anyone. No one's there but still someone knocking on the door. He opens the door and said I know taekwondo. He says don't try to scare us. But there is no one behind the door.
See? Hi.
Luke opened the door. It was Garrett. Luke and Ashley mad on him. She says why do you sneaking around backyard? But Garrett says that he didn't go to the backyard. Suddenly they heard a glass breaking sound. They go upstairs. And they saw someone break the glasses with a brick. Ashley says to call the police. But there is no connection. So they tried to contact police with the help of computer. But also internet connection not available. Someone cut off their internet connection. She said that they can escape from here in her car, but someone punctured her car. So she switched off the lights. Then Garrett came there. He was holding that brick. Someone had written on that stone, you leave, you die. Suddenly they sees a light outside the house. Garrett tries to escape from there. He ran out of the house. But suddenly someone shot him. Ashley and Luke, both of them are shocked. She closed the door, and turned off the lights. They both lay on the floor. Luke asked that what happened to Garrett. Ashley thinks that he probably dead. So now Luke was frightened. So Ashley says that we can go to upstairs. She asked does his parents have a gun? And he says yes. So they plan to get the gun. And they tries to reach his parents' room. They are hiding behind a sofa. Luke saw a person behind the door. So they are going to the upstairs. There is also another person with holding a gun. They try to sneak around the house. They hiding in a room. Ashley saw a secret door, which helped to reach in the attic. So both of them climbed the ladder and reached the attic. After sometimes the gunman enters in the room. He searched everywhere for them, but he didn't find them, so he goes to another room. Luke was really worried, because they killed Garrett, so they probably kill his parents. So he want to get the gun to stop them. Ashley tried to stop Luke. Suddenly a spider jumped on her face, so she started to screaming, and she fell down. At that moment Luke rescue her, and they goes back to the room. Luke trying to calm down Ashley, and he going to get gun from his parents' room. Ashley trying to stop him but he leaves. After sometimes he came back with the gun, and both of them trying hide in other room. A masked intruder armed with a shotgun walks in. He tries to shoot him, but she stops it. After they run into Luke's room and hide in his closet, he sat on top of a toy. It started to make loud noise. The masked intruder comes again. She felt something suspicious. Ashley recognizes the mask, because it was Luke's mask. She tells him to remove the mask. It was Garrett. Ashley was very angry on him, and she realized that it was Luke's idea for impress her. And also she realizes that Luke was hoping to seduce her by scaring her and staging a rescue. Ashley yells at Luke, calling him mental and saying he needs therapy and tries to leave. So she decided to tell this about his parents. She leaves the room. Luke follows behind Ashley.
Ashley! 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 What?
At the top of the stair, Luke slaps her, causing her to fall down the stairs and be knocked unconscious. Garrett was really afraid, but Luke don't have any emotions. At this moment everything is changed. The real villain of this story was Luke. She woke up. Luke and Garrett talks about girls and sex. Luke already set a tracker in his parents' car, so he knows when they will come. She tries to escape. Luke and Garrett coming there. Luke opens Ashley's bag and making fun of her. And now Luke explaining about why he doing this. Because he have a crush on Ashley. He has a gun in his hand. He says that I don't want to shoot you, but I will do it if necessary. He pulls out the tape that was stuck in her mouth. She says that her head is injured so she want to go to the hospital. And she says to put the gun down. And stop this immediately. But Luke says no. Luke forcing her to play, truth or dare. She choose truth. Luke asks, how many times she have sex with her ex-boyfriend Jeremy. She says she hasn't done it. Next up is Garrett's turn. He asks truth or dare to Luke. Luke choose dare. He tells him to touch her titties. Luke touched her titties. She said she felt like a little boy touched on her titties. And also she warned both of them because she will tell this about his parents. But Luke said they will never know about this. But Garrett feel like it was wrong. He helped Luke this for prank her. But things became complicated. So he leaves. Luke trying to calm down Garrett. At this time Ashley tries to escape. She picked up a torch. She signals through the window of a nearby house. Luke and Ashley they both see it. So they started giving her alcohol. Then someone rang the calling bell. It was Ricky. He came looking for her. Luke said she's not here. But Ricky said that she texted me that she was here. Luke says she doesn't want to see you, and she doesn't love you so go away. Ricky asks if Luke can give her these flowers to Ashley then he will go. Luke opens the door. He pushed Luke away and went inside. And searched everywhere for Ashley. By this time the tape was stuck in her mouth. Ricky was beaten with a bat from behind. But Ricky hits him back. And he tries to kill Luke. At that time Garrett came there with a gun. Garrett told to leave him alone. So Ricky dropped the bat. At this time Luke hitting him with the bat. Luke tying him up. Now Ricky trapped there. Ashley says to leave him alone. She will never tell these about Luke's parents. She tries to make peace, but Luke don't accept that. She asked why Ricky came here. Ricky said he got a text message from her phone. But Ashley says that she did not send the message. It was Luke's plan. He texted Ricky to came here. Because he have some plans in his mind. Luke tells Ashley to call her ex-boyfriend Jeremy. She does not agree. So Luke calling Jeremy. He says Ashley is in trouble. She want to talk to you. Jeremy accepted for meeting her. At this time Ashley tries to cut the tape with a shard of a glass. Ricky calls him some bad words. Luke become anger and points a gun on his forehead. Ricky pissed in his pants. So Luke cleaning the floor he wiped floor with a towel. He going outside of the house. At this time they trying to escape. He returns after a while. He says to Ricky to have sex with her in front of him, or if you don't I will shoot you. Ashley mocking Luke that he is just a kid. And also he can't do anything more than this. So Luke gives weed for Ricky. Luke said Garrett to drag him to the stairway. Garrett did not understand what he was doing. Ricky asks Garrett for leave him alone. Garrett trying to calm down Ricky. He goes upstairs with a paint can. Luke says that he is going to check some myths. Garrett and Ricky didn't understand anything. At this time Ashley tries to escape. Both of them shocked. Garrett asks why he doing like this. Luke reminded that once Garrett said that paint can knock him back like the movie. He tries to show Garrett what happens if you actually hit someone in the head with a swinging paint can. Based on a scene from the film Home Alone, he was going to the upstairs for try again. Ricky screaming for help. Luke said Garrett to blindfold him. Garrett don't want to do that. But he was afraid. Luke warned Garrett for blindfold Ricky. So he blindfolded him with a tie. At this time Ashley managed to escape. She took that gun and came there. She says to put it down, or I will shoot you. Luke just killed Ricky. He was so excited because it works. Ashley said, "Why are you laughing?" Luke says that he knows she will never shoot him. There was no ammo in that gun. When Ashley realizes the gun is empty, she tries to escape to a group of carolers outside. Luke uses the brick tossed through the upstairs window to knock her out again before she can alert them. She was tied up again by Luke. Garrett asks, "Why did you kill him?" Luke said he didn't kill him. When the police come, Luke will tell them that Garrett killed Ricky, because Garrett already smoked weed. And weed is the evidence. Also Luke said, "We going to get out of this." And he remind Garrett about some incidents, that how Luke managed to get out from all the problems, and how he faked sleepwalking when his mom catched them while stole money from her bags. After hearing this she was very upset. She realized that he is a clever criminal. His mom still believes that he have sleepwalking. Now he was waiting for Jeremy. Jeremy comes to Luke's house. He preparing for meet Ashley. Jeremy arrives, and Luke meets him outside. Luke tells him that Ashley want an apology. Jeremy says that he want to see Ashley, but Luke tells him she won't write it down an apology. Jeremy start to write an apology to Ashley on paper. Jeremy wrote sorry in that paper. Garrett was really upset about these incidents. He was sad. Ashley tries to calm him down. He removed the tape from her mouth. She tells him to untie all her knots. And also she want to inform police about this. She tells Garrett that Luke is using him for his purposes. At this time Jeremy finished his apology. Suddenly Luke tied around Jeremy. Making the apology look like a suicide note. Luke then hangs Jeremy from the tree. Garrett has a change of heart and starts to free Ashley. Garrett kisses Ashley.
Step up.
I told you not to touch her, you asshole!
Garrett was the best friend of Luke, but he just killed him without mercy. Luke was really angry on him. And there was a little conversation between Luke and Ashley. And finally Luke decided to kill Ashley.
Say something.
Luke stabs Ashley in the neck and stages the scene to frame Jeremy. All the evidence was laid against him. Luke is the one who committed all these murders. But now he turned everything onto Jeremy. Now everyone will believe that Jeremy killed Garrett with the shotgun. And he tortured and killed Ricky and Ashley for cheated on him. This was Luke's plan. Now Luke listening music and enjoying. He removed his fingerprint from the gun with help of some chemicals. Everything was his part of plan. He blocked the internet and phone connection from the beginning. Also it was he who raised the spider that had entered her body in the beginning. His parents were about to get home. It's hard to put that pencil in the grip of the door. So he exited through the window from other room to his room. Later, he goes to bed and waits for the return of his parents. His parents came home. His mom was really afraid and came in Luke's room. They contact police. After sometimes police came there. And they investigated about murder. Luke's dad worried about Garrett. Suddenly police said that one of them is still alive. Luke was afraid. It was Ashley. Ashley survives, having placed duct tape over the stab in her wound to stop the bleeding. Policemen said that she is a smart girl. She wisely saved her own life. Luke watches from his bedroom window as Ashley gives him the finger before being wheeled into the ambulance. Luke tells his mom that
I'm worried about Ashley. I think we should go to the hospital.
Guys, if you liked our content, then don't forget to subscribe.